Good morning. We are back at the PWBA tour. We're at Ashwaubenon Bowling Center in pretty much Green Bay, Wisconsin. So this is the 10th anniversary of the PWBA Open, because it's been around for 10 years now already, which is crazy. And it's the same typical PWBA format, 12 games of qualifying today, cut to the top third of the field, and then that's the cashier's round bowl, 6 more games, cut to the top 12 and make the top 5. So it's a little bit more spread out than it usually is, because we're kind of meshing with junior gold, and then the finals are going to be in a stadium with belt lanes, so that's really cool. But anyway, there's the pattern. We practiced on it for 90 minutes yesterday. It's definitely playable. I think the goal is actually to strike. This week, it's to make sure that you're actually getting to the pocket and the ball going through the pins the right way to get some strikes. I think it's going to be a little forgiving, a little higher scoring, so we'll see what happens. All right, stay tuned. Stick around and find out.
Fifth frame to go by 12. Has it. Really good look.
Talk about a nice ball roll. Watch this. And she get it out of her hand nice. 2019 PWBA Rookie of the Year. Slaps that 10 out nicely.
Her right frame to go back in front. Responds. Tourney with disaster again.
Okay, so recap of that event. I did not do mid-break recap. I was kind of busy. You know, I've got my family here, and then we did have to change a bunch of surfaces of my bowling balls because the first block I just could not strike enough. The scoring pace was really high. The cut, which was the top 32 after 6 games, was over plus 100 something. And even my husband was like, you know, this is a scoreable pattern. It's a strikeable pattern. So the cut's probably going to be, you know, plus 220. And so after the first block, I was plus 40. so quite a bit of ways, but within striking distance. So we changed some surfaces and had a little bit different of a game plan. I was in the pocket well over 80% of the time, and my strike percentage was like 56% of the time that I struck, or that I hit the pocket, according to Lane Talk. So I needed to strike more, and compared to the couple of the girls that were in the lead at the time, I went to their Lane Talk stats, and their strike percentage was over 80% of the time that they hit the pocket they struck, and that's what I needed to do. So we changed some surfaces, tried to get some of the cleaner balls, put some surface on those to get them to hopefully read in the right part of the lane, to go through the pins the right way, and then put some surface on, took up some of the surface, put like 4,000, even some compound on some of the strong balls that were really out of play. And then we bowled 6 more games, and I shot plus 50. So I went plus 90 for the 12 games, missed the cut by over 100 pins, had one missed makeable, which was the 3-9. And then I had a couple of splits. I had a 7-10, couple of 4, like big 4 types of splits, but I also made the 3-4-6-7-10, or the 3-4-6-7 twice, which is amazing. And a combined 30 10 pins in 12 games. And that is just so frustrating, because a lot of the other girls, I noticed that they left as many 10 pins, but the key was to get at least 3, 4, 5 strikes in a row and then maybe 10 pin. Whereas I was like strike, 10 pin, maybe double, 10 pin again. So I just couldn't shoot the 230, 240, 250 games that all the other girls were shooting to make it into the top 32. But we got to hang out as a family. We went to a cool park. We went to Green Bay Packers Stadium. We just finished at the Rush Expo Center for the PWBA booth. Got to sign some autographs and take a little tour of Green Bay. It's beautiful here in the summer. And now we're on our way back home. I'll be home for 3 weeks or so, give or take. And then we're off to Rochester for 2 events, and then hopefully I'm in the points for the Tour Championship, which is the top 24 out of the whole season. So stick around, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Let us know what you'd like to see in the next couple of weeks, because we'll go back to doing some reviews and some, bowling ball comparison stuff in the meantime. So I'll see you soon.